There we go. Alright, we're off. Gil's stream being slightly ahead of Dad's, but sure that'll be fixed. Alright, so well, fortunately, Gil is going to be dying in 1-1 due to what looked like an input drop in first level. Definitely not unsalvageable, but a pretty nuclearly devastating death for him.
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Ooh, Dad's screwing up a bit in 1-2. Not quite dying, but slipping up a bit. Ooh, even more mistakes from Dad. So luckily none of them resulted in his death, but does give Gil a little bit more of a chance to catch up. Alright. Swinging on the ropes, and that is gonna be still without a death. Gil, let's see if you get to the ropes cleanly. The secret to these ropes is actually not to jump as early as possible. There's a sweet spot where you stop, where the speed you have on the ropes starts becoming slower than the speed you would have from jumping, and that's when you want to jump off. It's got to use, I don't know. The normal train of thought was going, but that's a strat. Gil opting out of the first roll in Reptile. Well, Dad is gonna be alright. Looks like he's through just fine. Gil. Ooh, he rolled actually pretty jumped pretty early onto that tire there, so it didn't let him actually, he was just fine with it, but I thought it was gonna be dead for a second. Now they're on Capers, world famous hardest level in the game because your time loss is just very noticeable in this level.
He'll be losing Eduardo, as we affectionately call him.
Nice.
Minor time loss, but it's fine. He gets his fish back, no problem.
Alright. Will Gil get past the croc?
Ooh.
Even waiting, he is unable to successfully get past. Yeah, sneaking past that octopus there is really tight. Even the top players get hit there occasionally.
So I got the commentary stream. Don't ask me what browser I'm using, though.
So we got Lumo over on Internet Explorer watching the
Ooh, Gil losing Eduardo again at the very end of the stage. You just have to go like all the way up at the top of those rocks as high as possible, and then you can just clip right by.
Forgot he had Donkey, and had to jump up on the. These dudes in the chat coming. Oh, Dad,
DLB!
Dad has to take the maze.
DLB doing the maze of shame. Unfortunate.
Oh. Okay,
actually,
so
that's probably better. Honestly, just taking a death there rather than having to go through the maze of shame.
The death is faster. He doesn't grab midway though.
Right. If you had midway, that probably would have been faster than actually maze of shame.
Oh, Gil, he's just opting for the maze of shame, dude.
Yeah, Gil just wants it.
Yeah, we're seeing a warpless, my dudes, and a mess right here.
Taking a safe cycle right there. That's fine. Okay.
All right, round 2. Dad making it just fun.
Wow, looks like, I mean, no shame, but looks like Gil's done that before, and he is out faster than Dad.
Yeah,
right.
He's ever so slightly ahead. After all that spaghetti, Gil comes out on top. But he's pretty slow on these beaver hits, so Dad's gonna catch up to him.
One of the hardest bosses in the game, just because you try to be as optimal as can.
It's the third hardest boss in the game, Beaver 1.
Yeah.
The two neckies are harder.
The two neckies are jerks. Birds are jerks in all games. And they are the only instance of RNG in this game.
That's true. Yeah, the frames are RNG, dude. Come on.
Well, okay.
Let's be real for a second.
Let's be real. 1/60 to the second is RNG.
Yeah.
Some people are just better at manipulating it.
No,
Pretty
Gil actually
necky right here. Pretty close. We'll see where somebody tears away, but as of right now...
see.
Ooh,
Gil
DLB skipping the
corner
barrel.
there.
Saves about a quarter of a second or so.
Yeah, skipping the barrel in a race is pretty risky.
Of course, if you screw up skipping the barrel and then go into the auto cannon barrel that shoots you across the gap, that's easily, I don't know, 20, 30-second time loss, right? You have to take it out as fast as you can, which isn't
I think
for
it's
a while.
15. I think getting in the minecart's 15.
15, okay.
Yeah.
It seems like eons. Gil taking a hit there, unfortunately. Sometimes, it's happened to me lately, actually. Grabbing halfway, smart man.
Halfway, that's
Taking
pretty
it
rare.
safe.
Halfway in a bouncy is rare. I didn't see if Dad got V-skip, unfortunately. V-skip is where you skip the bees by going quickly through crawl spaces by abusing the fact that you can jump through them instead of having to wait normally.
Alright, pretty solid. DLB taking a little bit of a lead there. Nice tire roll for Gil.
It looks like Gil's out with that death, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Guy in chat, communities got removed yesterday.
Oh yeah, now it's tags. So first big trick of the game, super jump. See, Donkey's gonna jump over the top of the screen. That means super jump is charged. When Dad gets Donkey back, all he has to do is hold B, and he'll go up infinitely into a Donkey-only warp barrel that takes him to the end of the stage.
Yeah, and Gil's gonna be doing the exact same thing. Hopefully he doesn't get forced to do tire over gap. He's good? Go.
No commentator's curse. Good.
Nice.
Alright, and as we said, birds are the only instance of RNG, whether or not they appear on the top, the bottom, left, or right. Top loses a little bit of time because it's harder to hit them, so you want them to spawn on the bottom.
Preferably, he always spawns at the bottom. Doesn't really matter for your time where he spawns, but yeah.
Definitely easier to hit him on the bottom.
Much easier.
Yeah, first one's always upper right. After that, they can be anywhere for the next 4 hits.
It's actually possible. There's a specific movement that I actually found myself to guarantee all bottom right hits, but it's so difficult to do, it's not worth it. Like, it's easier to just accept that you're gonna, like, just accept top spawns instead of trying to actually manipulate the RNG.
So another Donkey only warp barrel taking them to the end of Vulture Culture, 3-1. Gil taking an extra cycle through the barrels here.
Yeah, these barrels are actually really tough to take optimally.
He's wise enough now to know to go there with Donkey first, so in the event that he does lose Donkey, now he has Diddy, which is considerably easy to reach the warp barrel here in Treetop Town.
Alright, so
now he's on his way.
Dad just looking like he's just going to do the super jump. It's the same glitch used in Millstone Mayhem, just lets you jump over the whole level. And Gil.
That's a tricky spot, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's really hard to get up there. Especially if you're Donkey. Like, so many people get there with Donkey and they just can't figure out how to get up there.
Right.
Because he doesn't jump as well. Well, it's kind of like... Donkey doesn't jump as high as Diddy, but his hitbox reaches a higher point. I don't think Gil gets the super jump. He actually does, huh?
Yeah, he charged it.
I thought he charged it, but he also jumped on a guy after doing so. So I thought maybe it wouldn't work.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but no, it's fun.
Alright, Dad heading into Temple Tempest. It's a pretty fun stage. Makes good use of extendos, which is extending your roll. You let go of the Y button, the roll button, as you go through an enemy and then repress it, and it basically refreshes your roll. It starts it over again. Very tricky one right there. He got not to go for it. But there is one more coming up that I believe he goes for, the Omega. Right here. We'll loop.
Yep, that's Omega.
Nice.
Oh, chicken's out, but still gets it.
He did the hard part.
Well,
There's
no,
a little
actually,
bit more.
I'd argue that going for the thing is harder, but yeah. Luckily, he does not roll into the barrel, which is slower. No one should ever do that. Now, let's see what Try Map Warp is gonna be. Like, there's a corner in World 1 that will warp you to the very end of Ogang.
Second.
And you have to press any of the face buttons or start on a specific frame.
Fifth try.
Takes Dad like quite a few tries. I think that cost him around like 5 to 6 seconds. That many tries. So
I think that's 6, right? Because it's 1 and then 2.
DNA told me actually that I think third try is 3 seconds lost.
Right. So you miss 1 second, then you miss 2 seconds. You miss 1 second and 2 seconds. So that's up to 6.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I wasn't counting the that's 1,
2.
That's 2, so that's 3.
Oh, he went to the wrong corner.
1. Oh, that led you right into a 1-2. You have to finish 1-2, then try again.
Mashing was too strong.
Yeah.
There we go.
What some people do now is they just press 3 different face buttons. They don't mash. They just slap their fingers on the face button as like when they're really close to where you have to do the map warp, and it actually is more consistent than mashing, and you will never do it in the wrong spot. So
for some people,
well, yeah,
it works for you.
It's very consistent for me.
Yeah.
I used to struggle so much with map warp, but once I started doing careful input, it just became. I don't even worry about it anymore.
Gil having some tough time with some fish. Unfortunate.
Oh man, yeah. If you lose your fish in Clam City, that's it. It's better to just die and try again.
Yeah, honestly, clam chowder is quite a fiasco if you lose Eduardo. But we do have Donkey on guard, so this is silver lining here.
Yeah.
Unintentionally clips the DK barrel.
I wonder if they left this animation in on purpose. Probably did.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like Rambi. Rambi.
It's Rambi, dude.
Gil waiting a little bit there. Interesting moving at the end of the stage.
Oh man, Dad, missing the extendo.
Yeah, that takes an unfortunate cut in his roll there. Gil coming into the B fight.
Rhombus.
Alright. Dad's gonna make his way easily out of Snow Barrel Blast. The last, I don't know, quarter of the stage or so is just auto barrels. Gil doing a Donkey B fight. Personal favorite of mine. I think it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Let's see if Dad goes for up and 4. Oh, not quite.
No up and 4, dude.
Doesn't have the power of Natural Instinct. Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct, dude. You can't get it wrong, man.
Natural Gameplay, Ultra Instinct. They mash.
Natural Ultra Gameplay Instinct, dude.
Dad having some tough ropes there. These ropes are different from the other ones. The purple ones actually make you go downward. You slide down them as you hold on to them, so you have to jump upwards in order to climb them. Gil opts to not go for 6 frame Joe roll in the snow.
Never go for 6 Joe snow ram in the frame, dude.
Makes you lame in the brain. First,
insane the membrane, dude.
Usual appearance of our bird friend Espresso in speedrun.
Yeah, this level's called Bird because you ride the bird.
It is much faster than playing it without the bird. So you use the bird.
At least a decade faster.
At least save some years on your life.
Yeah.
Did Gil just go for under the barrel?
Under barrel, dude. I noticed. If he did, dude, that's insane.
I don't know if he did that intentionally, but I think that's a small frame window. What is it, like 3?
6.
6?
I think it's like 6 or so. And it saves a whole second. So.
Good for him.
No up and 4 from Gillia there, dude.
No open 4, but he does get the out of bounds.
Yeah, people are unfortunately not up to date in the metagame.
So the up and 4 there, you can jump on that Kremling that you use to get up to the rope, to get up into this warp area. You can jump on him after he jumps 4 times. However, most people usually wait 4.5 or 5 jumps, so they're losing precious time.
Yeah. Yeah, up and 4 is really easy. Only one person like ever gotten it. You having thoughts about getting into running this game? Cool. There's a website actually just for you, dude. There, you get all the information you want about DKC speedrunnings. The videos are slightly out of date, but they're definitely a good starting point for getting into running the game. Difficult? No problem, man. This game isn't, compared to DKC 2, at least, this game is not difficult, but the frame perfect tricks like almost completely make up for in terms of like how hard it is getting an optimal run. I'm having a little stream issues.
Who is? You are?
I am, yeah.
Don't worry, I got you covered because I'm over here in 1995 Internet Explorer. Actually, no, that wasn't even around then. It's probably like AOL still. Dad exiting the pool after his long dip and Cartopus chase.
On to Torchlit.
I hope you enjoyed.
I just accidentally said Torchlit, dude. I wasn't even like, I didn't even consciously say it, dude. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, it's easy to get hit on that oil drum because like trying to jump on the very edge of it. So
there's a very small, I don't know, few pixels where Diddy can stand on the edge and roll off without being hit.
Yeah, this level is definitely the hardest non-frame level.
I'd say so, but it's also very, very short, which is kind of nice.
It's short, but it's just it's the difficulty of the like other levels just all put into one tiny space. So
it's got pretty much everything except for, well, I guess it doesn't have any extendos. It doesn't have tire rolls either, but it does have crawl spaces. It actually got rolling off of drums, which are just as tight as tire rolls.
There is an extendo you can do that saves time, but it's frame perfect.
Yeah, not worth.
Totally worth, hello.
Okay, you're right.
It saves like, what? 0.3?
Why do all the good tricks save 0.3?
Good question, man. As the run by K rule, it's been stellar. There was a lot of deaths in the early world, but it looks like the runners have been doing pretty fine since then.
Yeah, they've calmed down their nerves, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of nerves usually at the start of tourney races. Once you get into it, you start to like calm down, not like, oh no!
Yeah. Ooh, he was opting for the cycle skip, but unfortunately got hit with Donkey there before he could activate it. So looks like we will not be seeing an attempt at ODA SJR.
Unfortunately.
That's fine. I don't... Yeah. Dad normally plays without going for any frames at all. Ooh, Gil, unfortunate death right there. That's one that I'm very prone to. Dad normally doesn't go for frames. He's got like a mid 35 with no frames, which is pretty good.
That's pretty solid, yeah.
I think it's like a 35, 36 or something like that. Alright, Gil making his way to Roper Drumble, RBR, Rubber, whatever you prefer to call it. There's an SJR here, but apparently neither of the runners go for it. There's a little bit of controversy as opposed to the frame or frame window to activate this trick. Some say it's as wide as 7 frames.
It is, in fact, 7 frames, confirmed by Rainbow Sprinkles himself.
Something to do with the tire physics. As you like roll over a tire, makes it much more lenient than the typical frame perfect super jump rolls and jump rolls.
Right, DadLovesBeer opting out of the snake, which is a super jump roll you can do in elevator antics.
Not one that anybody should recommend to anyone because it is.
I recommend anyone learning this game to have that be the first frame they learn.
Don't listen to Joe.
Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about, dude. I've been in the business for like, what, 5 years, man? I'm trustworthy.
Super trustworthy. You also have a 33, your most reputable one here.
33 is weak sauce, man. I'm gonna get a 31, dude. My next baby is gonna be a 31.
I can't wait.
It is, dude. It's gonna be so sick.
I'm excited.
So,
Alright, Dad set up for elevator
Dad,
skip.
oh,
You get to skip
that
one
was
cycle
so
of the
annoying.
elevator right here. He gets it. Nice.
he was playing around with death right there, but luckily,
It was a bit spooky,
didn't.
but he made it.
he is not
Feel-
finished.
Also opting out of the SJR. I'm not sure if he's learned any frames yet.
Maybe not.
I
Yeah.
think he's a relative newcomer to this game.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
not
say
sure what
Yoshi
his
boy.
PB is, actually.
Say again?
I'm not sure what his PB is.
I don't know either. I think he PB'd recently, though.
Yeah. Go check.
Alright. Dad is now in Poison Pond. The last water level. Lots of mincers here, which are those spinning spike wheels. You can clip through most of them. Unfortunately taking a hit there, but back on his fish. Opting out of triple mincer clip. There's one right there where you can clip through 3 mincers, aka triple mincer clip. Gil having some flashbacks to his run or race earlier tonight, where he finished this stage with Donkey only, which is unfortunate because it's a little bit slow. Donkey cannot stand on the edge of the oil drums. His hitbox is a little bit too big, whereas Diddy can. So it's just a little sad time. Dad, interesting. Opting out of rolling through air glitch.
Yeah, that actually opts out of the rolling through our glitch. It loses, I think, 4 or so. To not go for it.
4 over riding the card is 4 seconds
Yeah.
first rolling through air.
Yeah, the jump roll saves even more.
Yeah, the jump roll saves like I think 6 over rolling through air is what
Only
I've been told.
3, actually.
6 over perfect birds, but nobody does birds.
Oh, perfect birds is a forbidden strat. We don't talk about that. No one has perfect birds.
Yeah, no.
But if you get
Usually
if you
you
get
just
the
get
2
the 2
though,
and that's about it.
if you get the 2, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Dad doing some nice tire rolls here. Skip. Ooh.
Oh no, Dad!
Commentator's curse. Usually there are some nice tire rolls that you can do there to skip some carts, save some time. It's pretty much the only optimization you have in the cart section of this level, just because it's otherwise an auto scroller.
Come on,
There's a
Gil.
little tire roll there.
Gil, no! Oh.
Oh, poor Gil. If you're Donkey, you're dead though. So
If you're Donkey, you are definitely taking a trip to Finland, dude. Let me just put it that way.
But he could slap slide, though. It's true. Gil having quite a time. I can relate to this, though, because when you are Donkey by yourself in antics, that's not something that you practice very often. So you really don't know what to do. You're kind of improvising all your movement. I actually did the same sort of thing in my race against you, Joe.
Really?
Yeah, being Donkey in antics sucks, especially because you have to wait all the way up until this point right here in order to get Diddy back if you get the halfway barrel. Unless you want to go enter another stage, which, I don't know, probably wouldn't recommend. But, yeah, Donkey antics is not something that you normally practice.
No, it's really slow, dude. Just dying with Diddy, I think, is faster than having to play with Donkey.
Oh no, Gil!
Gil slipping off the edge.
Dad, meanwhile, having a pretty solid blackout basement.
Yeah, looks like he's fine. Looks like he's gonna be having I think a 27 exit, like low, very low 27. So he can still get like 36, 37, depending on frames.
He'll go for Bird Tut and he'll go for Perils, but I don't believe
if he gets those two, I think he still has 36, which is not too bad.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know his success rates though, but I know he goes for them.
It's definitely worth to go for some frames.
Apparently Gil is not a fan of elevator skip. That's quite alright. Making him by the necky though. The mini necky. Not getting hit. Not getting nutted. Quite difficult sometimes. Alright, DLB 2702. Banana drop. Now entering, I believe, the longest level, if not Croctopus would be the longest. It's got to be close between the two of them. I don't know how long the beginning half of Tanked Up Trouble is, but the end half is about 1 minute and 20. I found that out the hard way recently when I retimed how much time I lost when I died at the very end of the stage. Not salty. So coming up here in 20 seconds or so, he's going to be going for a trick called Bird Tut. Called Bird Tut because it's a differentiation from Krem Tut, which is set up off the Kremling that he just killed there. Setting up. Gonna roll onto this bird. A little early, unfortunate. One frame trick. You need to run into the bird such that you end up bouncing off of it, so the game thinks you fell onto it. At the same time, you need to hit the Y button, the roll button. And when you do that, the game will send you into this permanent rolling state. You just roll essentially at the same elevation, but you drop some pixels like every frame. But for the most part, you just roll straight through space. Gil going for... Oh wow, that was goofy. I guess he backed out of it. Apparently he didn't want it. He did rolling through air, but then it looked like he intentionally went into the minecart. He went back left into it. Very strange.
Pretty unusual decision.
Yeah. Well,
looks
anyway.
like Dad didn't get the tut. I was sort of looking away at something, but ooh.
Did Dad just clip through the trek?
I think so. That he wouldn't be the first person that's happened to.
Yeah, he sure did. Oh wow. Okay. I just watched the stream. Interesting. That's very unfortunate for him. Yeah, if you're Donkey, you're dead. Even if you don't do anything wrong. He just straight up clipped through the trek. That sucks. Everyone's favorite stage music from DKC1. A lot of people say Aquatic Ambiance. A lot of people say Fear Factory. I'm a big fan of Crystal Chant.
My favorite's Aquatic Ambience. I know it's a typical answer, but like, it's the best, dude.
It's really good. snow music. What's that, like Frozen Tundra or something like that?
Oh god, Greg. Fortunately, we did not get to sing this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were all out of Wawas. There's no more water stages. I guess we missed that opportunity. Not sure how Gil normally deals with Blackout Basement, but seems to me that he hasn't quite memorized the stage yet, which is okay.
No.
Top level runners pretty much have the whole thing memorized. They know their movement, they know when to roll, when to jump, and all that. As you can see, the stage is dark. It's blacked out about half the time. I think it's every 62 frames the lights turn off and then turn back on. So ideally, you can see about half the time, and you have like visual cues that you use when the lights are on, or things that show up in the dark, such as bananas, to kind of guide you, show you where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. Dad showed us another super jump over stage Manic Mincers. Pretty safe strategy. Loses, I think, 6 seconds over optimal, in which case you take Rambi and give him the Yoshi treatment. You end up sort of ditching him over a pit.
Gil out of the trickiest level for newer players, it seems. So for the rest of the run, he hopefully will be not having too much issue.
I think.
But you never know.
I think World 5 is harder than 6. I'll say that.
It can be.
I mean, excluding frames, the
World
pure
5
the levels, I think 5's harder than 6.
Well, sometimes World 5 is just the easiest thing in the world to me. Sometimes I just can't.
Man, must be nice having the power of Ultra Instinct.
I mean, when I actually like unlock it, dude, World 5's like no. But I don't know. I don't know how to unlock it though. It just happens, dude.
Dad having pretty standard Misty Minds here. It's a pretty fun stage to play through, actually, honestly. The movement just kind of, it flows really well. Doing a little wiggle there to get the third snake. Gil didn't like his life count, so he decided to take a death right there and change it. He likes 4 better than 5, obviously.
My favorite song from 2 is the Lost World Overworld song.
Same.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Heck
absolutely.
yeah,
Everybody hates it, but it's definitely underrated, and it's my favorite, probably. What is it, Crocodile Cacophony? No, that's...
No, that's a Final Boss song. It's just... Yeah. It's called Lost World Anthem. That's the official name.
Yeah, Lost World, yeah. I don't believe Gil goes for Bird Tut. He might. I don't know if he's learned it. But if you are a new runner to this game, I would say that you should learn it because it costs absolutely nothing to go for. Technically, it costs like 2 frames from killing the birds, but very, very minimal time lost to go for this trick. I don't think... Yeah, no, he didn't...
Not even for Bird Tut, huh?
That's fine. And taking that, super safe. Grabbing halfway, smart man. DLB out of loopy lights and going into platform perils, the last stage of the game and the last chance to hit a frame perfect trick. Good movement in the beginning there, stopped up a little bit. And off this army early.
Oh, he's early.
Unfortunate. But that's another one actually that I would suggest people who are new to this game to learn. Saves you from having to do a difficult second half of this stage, and saves time over playing the stage out normally, and costs you very little because the setup for the trick is pretty much like on the route of the level. So do it. It's good.
This best song from 3. I can't think of any songs from 3 that are like good. I'm sorry. I don't like any of them, dude.
Everyone likes Rockface Rumble from 3, but I'm not that big of a fan.
I'm kind of, yeah.
Yeah, really, like, what's catchy from 3? I mean, the water music's kind of good, but it's like spookier. It's not like...
This is why. This is why. You gotta listen to the GBA soundtrack for 3. Now that has some actual bangers in it, dude.
Soon, TM. Dad into Neki 2, the second source of RNG in this game. Obviously, whether or not you get top or bottom spawns. Bottom spawn's a little bit easier to hit. And that should be 30... low 38?
If he... There is... Yeah, low 38.
Jumping over Mincers as well. It should be like a 38-15 or something. 38 time maybe. I didn't quite see the banana drop time. So the K-Rool fight, it's just this scripted, hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3 times. Next phase, once, twice, 3 times, next phase, same thing, blah blah blah.
Can we clip in the Smash remix here? Unfortunately, no. There is a different song we like to sing when we get to this boss. Actually,
there is.
It's very elegant.
I think it's actually canon in Donkey Kong Country.
Oh yeah, it is, dude. I talked to the developers. They loved it, dude.
Yeah. It had a phone call with Shiggy. It was all good. He liked it.
Nice.
Gil making his way through Misty Mines. Showing those snakes who's boss. Good job, Gil. Proud of you. Alright, so Dad has knocked out K-Rool. He is down.
So it's time for Dad. He did it.
He did it, guys. Credits.
Yay. Him win. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations with the K.
Yeah, man, record dude, live. Wow. But now, that's on the final phase now. This next hit will be the last one. And there, that's gonna be it.
Alright, 38:06. Official SRL time. Yep. 38:14. Looked like it took him a second to type in .done. GG, Dad. Improved his personal best time, which used to be 40:28, by 2 minutes and 14 seconds. So nice race, Dad. It's a 2-minute race, PB. That's huge.
All right. Now let's see if Dad's wants in here come interview.
I think that's a yes.
Hopefully.
And you see Donkey Kong has reclaimed his banana hoard and all is well in the world. Gil working on Loopy Lights, as you can check out the fantastic character parade over on Dad's side. What's up, Dad?
What's up going, Dad?
How do you feel about your run?
What's up going? Yeah. Huh? What happened?
He muted and deafened. He might have something going on with his fantastic character parade over on Dad's side. I hate talking about this so much.
What's up going, Dad? Yeah.
Alright, sounds like Dad's having some sort of issue with Discord. I'm gonna see if we can't get that solved here in a minute. In the meantime, Gil is gonna work his way through platform perils. It looks like he doesn't go for the jump roll there. Don't blame him. It is kind of a tricky setup, but again, it's like not. I think it's like a minimal time loss, we'll say, to go for it. Apparently, Dad's microphone is still on, but he can't hear us, I guess.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, you can hear us now.
Working now?
Able to hear you guys.
Still taking an interesting route here. Oh no, Gil! At the very end, dude. So close.
Is my stream behind? No?
Oh, we got hit by the naughty. I just saw that.
Yeah, he did.
Where are you guys? He's in the middle of the level from me.
Yeah.
Yep. He just got up halfway from me.
He's watching the stream instead of the commentary restream. Gil is having quite the time right now. Anyway, Dad, you can hear us now, yeah? Maybe?
Yes.
Okay, cool. How'd you feel about your race?
In 1-5, and that lost me a bunch of time. And then I had some really weird mistakes too. Like I died in 4-1, and I died in MCM. Like, it was kind of a sloppy run, honestly.
Yeah, MCM was interesting. I was not expecting that one. Usually you've been pretty solid on your tire rolls. I didn't. Yeah, 1-5 is quite a time. If you don't get into that barrel, it's pretty much just you're better off dying.
One thing I don't really understand what happened is my death, and I don't really know how that happened. I feel like I clipped through the platform after I got hit with Diddy, and then
Oh, you did. Yeah, you just clipped through the trek because I think it's something to do with the iframes. It's happened before to other people, but it's definitely fishy. The way that you were like positioned on the trek as you took damage, then you ended up clipping through it. It's scrappy. Yeah, that's not your fault at all. So
I've never seen that before, and I thought that was really interesting when that first happened. But
yeah, definitely sucks. So you went for Bird Tut and you went for Perils. You were a little bit early on each. Are there any other frames that you're thinking about incorporating, or are you just going to stick to that? Because I know you normally just do no frames in your PB attempts.
Typically, I don't go for frames in my PB attempts, but I've been trying to practice Bird Tut and Perils jump a little more. But I would like to start learning Misty and ODA SJR sooner than later.
Yeah, nice. Speaking of ODA SJR, I saw that you were gonna skip it because you were going for the cycle skip on the second naughty, but unfortunately took a hit there. So that's a little bummer. A little bit
kind of
time loss there. Not terrible, but just like seemed like you had a whole lot of unfortunate things, just like minor things adding up over the race.
I took the barrel, the DK barrel in ODA, in the early part of the stage just to be safe because I wasn't really trusting my run, if you will.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I can completely agree with that. I mean, I would recommend people take lots of extra DK barrels, especially in a race format. So.
Alright, Gil is finally on the final phase of K rule. And
One more hit.
Hey, do we know?
Wow, he does all the K rule jumps. Good for him. You show both more than I did.
That's it.
Low 46. 46.01, according to his timer. 46.03 SRL time.
Hey.
Hey!
Sup?
You got in here quick.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that run?
That was a PB, so that's all right.
Just all right. Looked pretty good.
Yeah. It was. I can be happy with that run, except for the fact that I died in the very first input of the game.
Well, that's yeah, that's a curse that seems to be going around in races definitely lately. One thing that I was very interested by though is MCM. You went for rolling through air, and then you seem to like back out of it and like intentionally go left into a minecart.
Okay, so what happened there was that my controller or the input, the actual rolling through air, has always had like a weird delay for me when it jumps. And so I was trying to go for it, but I was getting really low and I was trying to dodge the minecart actually.
Oh, I see.
But then, because I got really low because I kept missing my jumps. And so I tried to swing around the minecart, and instead I just jumped right into it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, at first I thought you were just like, you had like some interesting like movement or whatever that like you do that's just like unconventional. It's like something that like you learned or whatever.
Yeah,
then you jumped in the minecart. I was like, oh, okay, well, this is different.
Yeah, that was not intentional, but yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble with MCM.
MCM can be tricky, and as we've seen in this tournament, it can claim races. So
yeah. Besides that, death in 1-1 and mishaps here and there. That was all right. That was really good.
It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think you should be happy with that for sure.
Yeah.
So when did you first run this game? When was your first run?
My first completed run was a week before the tourney in the DKC race. Okay,
so the official tourney start date of the 17th?
No, it was like on the 9th or something. It was just some random at DKC 1 runners.
Okay.
If you.
So maybe 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 3 weeks, and then I've only completed, I want to say 3 runs since then, including these 2, just because I've been busy and tilted.
So, yeah, I was trying to find out what your PB was, but I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, I haven't submitted anything to the leaderboards because I didn't want to have my name be 55, 46 or whatever. But I'm okay with having my name be 4601.
Yeah. See, there you go. You got sub 50 pretty quick.
Oh, so wait, was this your PB?
Yeah, this was my PB.
Oh, dang, nice. 6
race PBs, man. Good stuff.
2 PBs, 1 day, 2 runs. That's the way
what I
to
like
do
to
it.
hear.
Yeah.
Imagine PBing at all.
Dude, I can in any of my other games.
Yeah.
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 That's why you gotta pick up new games.
Just to have the satisfaction of PBA over and over and over again when you're still new.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Just once you go a day without PBing, pick up a new game.
or you enter the hyperbolic time chamber and do 10,000 hours and come out a real man.
Just do like
Yeah.
10,000. Have like the LZ where it's where you have like a less than 1% completed ratio for your splits.
That's absurd.
10,000 attempts, less than 90 completed runs.
He is something else. He will definitely grind a game into the ground. Good on him.
No. Ah.
He also has very interesting taste in split girls. Very
Yeah.
interesting, to say the least. Up there with Germero and Zex.
Oh, Germ.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Germo,
Germero.
dude.
At Germero in the chat. Let him know you love him.
I think he's streaming Fortnite, I want to say.
Fartnart.
Fortnite. Or at least I saw him streaming Fortnite earlier.
He was. It's true. Gamer time.
It's always gamer time when you're a gamer.
Always gamer time. All right, guys. Dad, what is the tournament looking like to you?
I actually have a match against Magic K on Saturday at 4:15 Eastern Time.
All right. So you got a little, almost 2 days to prepare for that one. Gil, what's up for you?
I have no clue. I too am probably going to race against Magic A on Saturday, and Canis probably soon. I don't know. I haven't planned anything too much out. I'll have to figure some dates out.
Sure. All right. More races soon, TM. There is, let's see what else is in the schedule. We've got Magic K vs Sylv Shady at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, and then follow that up with Supreme vs Fathlo at 9. Supreme vs Fathlo should be pretty good race. I don't know Magic K nor Sylv Shady, but I would say you should watch it as well. It's Friday night, it's prime time. No, you're not going to be doing anything else because we all love Twitch so much that we don't do anything else, so you should be there.
Same.
Of course.
All right. Well, that's all I have. Anything else for you guys?
Not really. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks for running, guys.
Appreciate it.
Nice race. GG's. Congrats on your PB, Gil.
Thank you. Void, nice run.
Void, nice run.
Void Wrestling. Don't drop it in the chat. You got it.
All right, guys. Rolling up.
Rolling out.
Roll.
Roll indeed.